Hey, Mr. Clash here with another base breakdown and the 3-star attack replay. Today's victim, the 4 corners base you've all seen everywhere. However, instead of attacking it with go wee wee like we normally do, I've got 2 replays to show you today, and they both use a queen walk with backhand go ho, and their attack strategy is both the same. We put a queen in front of the enemy queen with 4 healers on her, keep her alive with a rage spell and the queen's ability. Now, in LeBron's case here, LeBron's attack will be the second video I show. So I'll do a walkthrough of this one, I'll show you Sean's attack, and then I'll show you LeBron's attack. So, his queen takes out this cannon and the enemy queen, and now there's really nothing to phase her. She can just start taking out all of these things. Whichever way she goes, look, it's not going to concern him whether she goes up and around or whether she goes down this way, because the second phase of his attack with the golems is to come in at the bottom with some wizards to do cleaning and to drop his Barb King on the enemy Barb King and take him out. So as this bottom gets all cleared away with the golems and the wizards, then he can bring in hogs. And the thing with the hogs on this base is you never know where the double bombs are, or the big bombs. They're usually not double bombs, they're usually single bombs. On the outside, they could be in these places, in which case a hog would go archer, bomb, mortar, bomb. So it's really hard to know where to heal your hogs on the outside. On the inside, you usually have Teslas in these pockets. Now you could have the bombs here, in which case hogs would go wizard, trigger the bombs, Tesla, then the hogs are out of action. Or you could have the hogs here, in which case they might go Tesla, jump to that, bomb, bugger. As they jump to the Tesla, trigger the next bomb. So it's very hard. Do I save the heals to place them here? Do I place them on the outside? What do I do? One thing you don't ever do is you don't ever put a flag in a gap inside your base. It tells the enemy, don't worry about it, there's nothing here. There's certainly not a Tesla here, and there's certainly not a bomb there, and there's no spring traps, there's no anything there, because there's a flag there. So don't put flags in your base. So anyway, LeBron, queen for queen, king for king, golems on the bottom, queen walk around the base. When the time's right, get some hogs to path in to trigger the clan castle for the queen to deal with, poison the clan castle, and then have the hogs just hog the rest of the base. Now, he doesn't know, it's a fresh attack. Both attacks are fresh attacks, so you don't know where the bombs are. In hindsight, you go, yeah, I didn't need to place a heal there. But when you're doing a fresh attack, you don't know where the bombs are, so you need to place heals where experience tells you people normally put bombs on this base. And there's lots of places, and you've only got 3 heals, so you have to second guess yourself a little bit. So anyway, I'll get this all off. And we'll go have a look at Sean's attack first, and then we'll follow that up with LeBron's attack, which I just gave you a rundown of. Alright, here we go. Now, with all 4 corners bases, the person who makes the base, they do make little changes to it. In this case, he's got the queen on the outside at the bottom. Other bases have had the queen on the inside, where this guy's got a leaf blower. As you can see, Sean's got the healers on the queen. She's taking damage from the cannon and the archer queen. So he activates the queen's ability just to make sure. And once he's done that, it's fine. His queen will carry on with those 4 healers now. Not really encountering too many point defense at any one time, so there's no real threat. If the Expo gets onto her, fine, he's got a rage up his sleeve to do that. So he's dropped the golems and things down on that side to help clear the way. The clan castle troops come out and, well, Oh, there we go. Dragon. I was going to say for a second I thought it was just 4 archers. But yeah, he's got a dragon. Drops the poison on the dragon. Drops the king in, and well, the king's gone a bit wandering, but the queen's gone inside now. So with the queen on the inside, with a golem tanking and a rage spell there, the queen should just take out all of that core. So dropping the hogs. I think he wanted to get some hogs into the core there to help the queen. Well, the queen doesn't know what she's doing. In and out, in and out. So the hogs have gone in. The healers have left the queen, and they're now onto the hogs. And it's kind of funny here because the hogs are running in front of the golems, and the golems are trying to play catch up to get to the weapons. And that just leaves the king and the wizards trailing behind, just totally free to take those out, while his hogs have just ripped apart the inside Teslas and Expos, and the queen is just going to shoot the town hall. And he's got a heal spell left, and the healers and the golems are up, everything's still up. So that's doing an interesting little queen walk on the 4 corners base. A little bit different than the normal go wee wee that we use as a guaranteed 3-star. And this is looking like a very effective way to take out the base as well, with the healers. So that was a nice little queen walk from Sean on that one. So now we'll have a look at LeBron's attack. Alright, so LeBron is going to drop the Archer Queen down and put the healers straight onto her. So she takes out the cannon and the opposing Archer Queen. Now, as you would have seen from Sean's base, he had the Archer Queen at the bottom. So Sean attacked with his healed queen at the bottom of the base, whereas LeBron is doing it at the top, also where the Archer Queen is. So he's a little bit just swapped the base around. You can see how different people move things around. Now, you'll notice that this guy also has the leaf blowers in the middle as well. And, well, I don't really know why. They're not really that effective out there. Any lava hand or air attack is not going to be negated by those. But anyway, whatever. So he's got a nice little queen walk going around, just going to funnel all these things around the outside. If he wanted to speed it up, he could drop a wizard in to help the queen, maybe with some of the little outside trash buildings, such as the mine that she's shooting there now, or maybe drop an archer on an army camp or something like that. But he's going quite fine. As you can see, the queen's come around from the top and she's making her way down the bottom quite easily. So now LeBron comes in with his golems at the bottom, a little bit different to what Sean did. And Sean came in on the same side as the queen, but LeBron's let the queen just take out a whole side by herself while he's bringing the golems in at the bottom. And he's Barb King onto the enemy Barb King with the aid of wizards. And both of his heroes still have their ability left. And he tried to send in a single hog on that archer tower. Now a couple of hogs got it down. So now things are pathing around to the left, while the bottom hogs that he put there went and triggered the clan castle, which is great because he's got a healed queen to deal with those clan troops and the poison. And now the rest of his hogs come in. Now at this point he doesn't really know where the bombs are, because this was a fresh attack, a first attack, and most people put the bombs in the outside ring. So that's why he's healed out there, which seems to be apparently for no reason. But obviously now in hindsight, there are no bombs in the outside ring, which means they must all be on the inside. Seeing as they weren't where the hogs came, they're most likely going to be around where the leaf blowers are, and there we see 2 bombs going off. But he's got plenty of hogs left, and the queen still, and his king's up the top, and he has a heal left, and golems left, and that's it. That's another queen walk wipe on this base. So that's how you take out the 4 corners with a queen walk and backed up with Goho. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.